Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is my 2024 BMW M2, and today is going to be a super exciting video because we just got done flashing the M2 CS map on this car. If you guys don't know, you can actually flash, and it's apparently like OEM like software and everything. You can flash the M2 CS Tune, which is the 523 output, on a normal M2, which is originally rated for 453, or for the 2025 plus models 473. So this is going to be super exciting. Another thing I did too is the transmission, steering, and differential tuning from the M4 CSL. The way I looked at it is, if I'm going to be getting the M2 CS ECU tune, I might as well get the transmission, the differential, and all that other stuff of the M4 CSL, which is this platform's fastest, highest performing rear-wheel drive model. So the M2, as you guys know, is only rear-wheel drive, so I figured I'd get all this stuff from the M4 CSL. It was a little nerve-wracking during the process because obviously every time you flash your car, it's scary, you know, all these lights pop up and everything. Before we hop in the car and test it out, I'm gonna first show you guys kind of how the process went, so that if you guys do this on your own car, you know what to expect. So let's go inside. All right guys, here is my handy dandy computer right here. So this computer does not have an Ethernet port. So what I did was I went to Target and I got this USB-C to Ethernet adapter. So that's something you guys will have to do if you guys end up doing this, because this you'll buy on Amazon for like $15. This is the one that connects to the OBD2 port, and then it has an Ethernet on the other end, as you guys can see here. The guy will email you when everything's done and what to do. But basically really simple. You plug this up. He connects to your computer, he controls it, flashes all the stuff, and then he'll email you and be like, hey, it's all done, and then you just disconnect everything. All right guys, it's been 15 minutes. This is gonna be our first startup. I'm taking you guys along with me, so if anything weird happens, this is gonna be real time, realistic, everything is gonna be 100% real. And let's see if it starts. Oh wow. That's louder or not. Let me try M1. Try M2. Oh wow, that's loud. Alright guys, before we get started on the driving portion of this video, just want to apologize ahead of time. The GoPro overexposed the exterior. I don't know why, but I wanted to keep this video anyway and not refilm it because these are my true first impressions of this tune. So I wanted to keep it in for you guys. Oh wow. So transmission is shifting much faster. It's shifting a little bit more aggressively. And this is in the first shift setting, by the way. So I haven't even dialed up the shifting yet. And it's already shifting more aggressively. Oh yeah. It's shifting much more aggressively. Honestly, this is first impressions, and you guys know I'm completely honest with everything. I'm not really a fan of it shifting that aggressively when it's in the first shift setting, because that's the whole point of having 3 shift settings, is that you can have it be nice and smooth in the first one, and then you can dial it up. We're gonna try again off of this light here. We're gonna give it a little bit of gas and see how it shifts. But that is kind of aggressive. And like I said, I got the M4 CSL software for the transmission tuning, differential tuning, and steering tuning. Steering, I haven't noticed anything different yet. I still have it in comfort mode though, so you guys can see my settings right there. Okay. I'm curious about this power, but we'll get to that in a moment. All right, here we go. It shifts very aggressive. Like that was me doing like barely any throttle, and it shifts pretty aggressive. Wow, okay. Now let's see about the steering. Steering doesn't really feel any different. Let me try sport mode. Sport steering. There we go. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to see the more I drive it. Like I said, these are my first impressions. Let's give it a little bit of gas here. Shifts down nice and quick. Let's try putting ourselves in the second shift setting. Ooh, feels like it has a lot of torque. Or maybe just the throttle response is ramped up, I don't know. Car handles great, but that's a given already. All right, we're gonna get on a little bit getting onto the freeway here. Wow, that transmission shifts so aggressive. That is very fast shifting.
Construction reported ahead.
Yeah, lots of construction, very annoying. Oh my goodness, that transmission shift's really aggressive. I can't imagine the third setting. Okay, let's try the paddles. Second shift setting with the paddles. Let's see how it shifts. Okay, still smooth. Wow, it's just so aggressive though. Okay, so for performance driving, I like that. I like that aggressive shifting. All right, let's see about the third shift setting. I can't imagine what the third would be like. Wow. Wow. It shifts so fast. That's crazy. I mean, granted, stock shifted really fast too, but this just feels like it's dialed up a notch. It's a little bit more aggressive. Wow. It's like boom, 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 like it shifts so fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna try to do a pull. So I got it in sport, or I got it in M2 mode, which is my most aggressive setting. We're gonna do a pull here. Now I don't know how the traction is like with the updated power, so I'm gonna be careful here, but I'm gonna try doing a little pull here. She pulls pretty good. Oh my goodness. These shifts are so aggressive. Alright, so let's dial it back down. We're gonna head out to my Mexico road. We're not doing Dragy testing, not yet. Stay tuned. Definitely subscribe and stay tuned. But seat of the pants, that one definitely felt, that little pull definitely felt more aggressive. But I'm not 100% sure yet if I noticed the power difference. It felt more aggressive, but we'll see. I'm gonna go to my normal Mexico road and see. But apparently the steering was changed. I don't know if I noticed a difference with the steering, honestly. I mean, it does. The steering has always felt fine to me. I know some people say, oh, it's numb or whatever, but the steering has always felt fine to me. And sorry if the sun's in you guys' eyes. It's just, had to do this in the morning because the person that tunes it is on, like, I don't know, GMT time or something like that, and it's completely different schedule than last. Oh wow, my exhaust sounds different. Just sitting here idling, the exhaust sounds different. Okay, another thing, it's more aggressive in normal mode. Okay, let's go back into our M2 mode here. Wow, that's some aggressive shifts. That's like really aggressive. Oh my god. That's like crazy aggressive. Whoa. I don't know what's more crazy. Is it the increased power or is it how crazy this transmission is? What the heck is this? Guys. The transmission is so crazy fast. That is literally insane. Oh my gosh. The car definitely transformed. And the thing is that stock is good too. Stock was great, I loved it. This is even crazier. Okay, let's do a little 60 roll. Let's see, okay. Whoa, super aggressive. I want to be careful because I don't want to go too fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. The transmission is incredible with how crazy fast it shifts, but it's a little aggressive. It's a little like too aggressive. Because on stock form, it would shift really quick in the third setting, like it would shift really aggressively and stuff, and you feel the shift in the third setting. But in the first setting, it was buttery smooth like a normal like 2 Series would be. So I did like that dual personality. This one seems aggressive all the time, but in the third setting, it's even crazier. Now, one thing I wanted to try is if launch control starts in second gear now, because on M4 CSLs, which is like I said, the trans tune I have, launch control starts in second gear. So I'm curious to see if that launch control is still programmed into the car or is programmed with this tune. Let's see. Oh, it does go into second gear. Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't do that. Second gear makes your launch really slow. So I might have slowed down with the launch. And by the way, guys, you don't have to choose the CSL transmission tune. You can always choose like CSL or steering and stuff like that in differential tuning without tuning the transmission. And if this is a little bit too aggressive, I might ask them to put the transmission back to how it was. All right, let's do a 40 roll. Geez, it's so aggressive. Oh my God. I don't know, that might be too aggressive. All right, here we go. It feels a little faster. Now, does it feel 70 horsepower more than my car felt stock? No, it doesn't feel like 70 more horsepower. Does it feel like maybe 20 or 30 horsepower more? Yes, I can kind of see that. Because as you guys know, my car's stock, I don't know why my car made such good power stock and performed so well stock, but mine made like 490 to 500 wheel horsepower on a dyno, completely stock, and that's before I did the mid-pipe. Now the mid-pipe, whether it adds power or not is debatable, but it's so aggressive now. But I don't think that's a 70 horsepower difference, because 70 horsepower is insane. Like you'd be able to feel that like tremendously. It feels faster, but I don't know if that's 70 horsepower faster. That's the thing. Let's try another 60 here. I was a little worried about that. I was like, okay, is it gonna be like, and I was worried about the second gear launch control too, because now I'm not gonna be able to launch very hard because second gear sucks. All right, so let's do 60 roll. Feels fast, feels incredible. But I don't know if I'm noticing more of the transmission being more aggressive or if I'm actually noticing like a substantial power increase. But like I said, Dragy will be the telling sign The only thing that sucks is that my quarter mile time will probably be worse because it does launch control in second gear. Like, second gear launch is kind of poopy. But even M4 rear wheel drives, non-CSLs, launch in second gear. And I raced my buddies and just beat him very badly from a dig, partly because his launched in second gear. Whoa. Okay, that felt fast. That did feel fast. That pull there. And I don't know if it's because it's the throttle response or if it's because it's actually faster, because I barely put my foot down. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, yeah, it's faster. Yeah, that was some pretty incredible pull. Now, granted, this is a slight downhill, but that was a pretty incredible pull right there. That's crazy how you could just do this. And literally the tune, like if you don't do the trans and the rest of the shit, if you just do the tune, you have this power for literally $439 it's on sale for right now. Now, if you guys are watching this video in the future, I don't know what the pricing is, but when I bought this, it was $439. And yes, I actually bought it. I didn't get any sponsorship or anything, although that would have been great. I wish I did. Car is very squirrely, as you guys can tell. Oh my goodness. This is something else. Oh, so aggressive in the third setting though. I don't even know if I'd use that one, honestly. Maybe just during races. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is faster. I still don't think it's 70 horsepower faster, but it's still faster. So now, the cars that were faster than me, like the M5 and also the E63S that I raced, I might be able to put up a better fight now. Like, I'm hearing the exhaust more sitting at a standstill than I did before. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it's idling higher. Let me try putting in neutral. I don't know, the RPM stays the same. Alright guys, let's see what we did. Oh my goodness.